Hi everybody. So I thought I would show my Kirsten collection. I have quite a bit of items from there. I do have her some of furniture, but that'll be in a separate video. So let's get started. The first item in my collection that I'm going to show is my 1986 chip tooth Kirsten. She is all original, and I recently got her in May, so I'm super excited about that. I'm not here to say how much I pay for her. I'm not here to say how much they're worth. That is not what I do. Every doll is worth something to somebody else, in my opinion. So, and it's a matter of what opinion, what people will pay for them. I'm very into having a really good collection. I don't care how many dolls I have. I just want the dolls that I really like, and I don't want any more than that. Otherwise it just becomes a huge pain in the ass to change them, and it becomes unenjoyable, and that's not what I do with my dolls, as I've said before. So I am selling 6 more dolls. So I have 238 dolls and 84 and Blair and 122. So if anyone is interested, they're on my Mercari page. And so again, I just felt overwhelmed, and I'm gonna be selling those. So anyways, so here's my 1986 chip tooth Kirsten. She has the chip tooth there. You can see her eyes there. She's absolutely beautiful. She is pretty pristine. There was a couple issues with her. Again, I got her last May. She has a white body, flat strings, all original, and very beautiful. I absolutely love this doll, and I became obsessed with chippies. So I might, eventually at some point maybe adding one more. We'll see. But it just depends. Maybe a signed one. Who knows? Kirsten was really hard for me to get into. I loved her collection. Absolutely loved it. It was really hard for me to find a Kirsten doll that I absolutely became obsessed with. And it wasn't until I got a Dreamer Kirsten that I really loved the doll. Story's really interesting. That's pretty much the story about my family. My family has some Swedish in us as well. And so my grandpa's half Swedish, half Norwegian. And we live in Minnesota, so it's pretty close to home. So this person has instantly become one of my favorites once I finally found the perfect Kirsten. I did go through quite a few Kirstens. So how you can tell again is if their teeth are painted like that. She has those eyes, and she has a white body with flat neck strings and salmon cups. And there are some good Facebook groups out there, good people out there that will help you figure out. I am definitely not an expert. I just know when to spot a chip tooth Kirsten. I've had a lot of help with my journey on finding the right dolls for me. So there is the Kirsten for chip tooth 1986. The next Kirsten in my collection is my 1987 white body Kirsten. I got really lucky with this one. I got from Facebook, and I got my 1986, and I got my Dreamer from Facebook people, so I got really lucky with these. She is absolutely stunning. I wanted an 87 really bad because of somebody on Instagram, and I'm not very good at pointing out which ones are 87, so you'll have to ask the experts. I do know that she has 86 eyes, so that's kind of how you can tell. I think these eyes are absolutely stunning on Kirsten. And again, she has white body and salmon cups. Absolutely stunning. And I have her in her work dress. The next doll is my 1988 white body Dreamer Kirsten. She is in her midsummer outfit. and I have her in a fishtail braid, 1988. So this is the first Kirsten that I've ever really truly loved. And I know that sounds kind of spoiled, but I pay for all my stuff, so I'm not spoiled or anything. It's all my money. Not like anyone cares, but just pointing that out there. I just don't get stuff from somebody else. It's all mine. And so, but anyways, here's my absolutely stunning 1988 white body Kirsten Dreamer. Kicking off today, we're gonna start with her meat outfit. I do have her in her necklace and the accessories. Oops, sorry, hold on. Here we go. I knew I was missing something. So here we have her in her classic meat outfit. She has her dress, apron, bonnet, the spoon bag, napkin, and the spoon, and then her meat socks, and I have them all in their meat shoes and the pantaloons, and then her sunbonnet. I don't have a whole lot from her school collection. I don't kind of collect that way if I don't really care. I mean, I would like her school supplies. I think that would be a lot of fun, but I just don't have the space or the real need for her bench and her bucket and spoon. But these are the 3 school dresses that I have. This one is from obviously the 90s. Oops, sorry about my toe there. This is from my sister's collection. This is the shawl that goes with that one. This one I think says 1989 on the tag. And then this one actually does say it is a 1986 school dress, and the earlier versions have this divider sign, and it's actually legitimately red instead of the like maroon type looking one. So that's my school collection. Here we have the St. Lucia outfit and the accessories for her St. Lucia. Interesting fact is that the St. Lucia apparently didn't really come into effect apparently until the Victorian time era, and the Swedish people did adopt to it from what I heard, so I don't know if that's necessarily true, but that's just what I read up on. I do have her wreath, her dress, socks, sari. This I believe is from the 90s. And then I have her, the buns, the candle holder, the candle, the tray, and that is the earlier version from the tray. The loops that go like this, that's a later version. And the napkin thing. So that is my St. Lucia collection. And this is her birthday outfit. I do have her socks. I guess I forgot to put them in the picture thing. But that's her wreath, her dress, apron, shoes. The dress is from the 90s. This is my sister's collection. She just kind of gave it to me. I forgot to bring out my sister's doll, but there's the 90s, and she still had the wreath. I bought the shoes. I think these are American Girl. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's this American Girl on the bottom. So this is her birthday outfit. Her birthday collection is the most extensive collection, besides I have all their Christmas stuff and I have all of her summer stuff. So I guess, but the birthday stuff is extremely expensive, unless if you're lucky on eBay, and I had to buy mine in pieces because of how expensive it was. I couldn't buy it all at once. But this is a, I believe, 1989 quilt. It has the old quilt on it in 1989, and so you can tell because I think the later versions have patchworks of her pieces of her dresses that she has, and so this one doesn't, and it's 1989. Her birthday outfit, the first three outfits were her original outfit, school outfit, and the Christmas outfit. Later in 1988 came out with everything else, just like Samantha and Molly. And so quite a bit of stuff with the birthday, so it was quite a bit of time to get it, but I did get it all eventually. So here's her quilt. Here are the kittens. I don't know what year they are from. I am aware that they are PC. That's all I know. So they might be 90s, 2000s. I'm not sure. American Girl came out with a different version, I believe. I think it's lighter, but I'm not sure. So these are the kittens, the mother cat and the kitten. This birthday set has got to be, this birthday set is absolutely stunning. That's all I'm gonna say. So here's the strawberry. Look at how like in depth they did the strawberries. Like they glitter in the sun. That is absolutely stunning. And there's the bowl. So it comes with two of those. And then these are the prints that come on the picture. I think this might be from the 90s. And then there's the other one. Here is, that's just like a napkin. And then this is the, I forgot what it's called. I think the sandbox or something like that with the flowers in it. Stunning. Another napkin. And I accidentally bought this set thinking it was Kirsten's, and I was kind of dumb and I didn't pay attention to the handles on the silverware. It said it was Kirsten, and I just, for some stupid reason, believed it and didn't pay attention. I now know that the handles, they have like 3 dots on them, and they look extremely different. I just can't believe I was that dumb. I just kind of bought it as a quick thing because I didn't have the silverware at the time, and they are expensive. They are like $30 for a set if you have to buy them separately, which I did because I couldn't afford at the time to do it all at once, so that's what I had to do. And here's the tray for the stunning little heart cake. And then this is the picture. It just has the same thing as the bird. And then you have this with the bird print with the towel, and then this is the cloth that comes with it. And then they have napkins. And so that's the birthday set that I have. This is another stunning set that I absolutely love. I absolutely love her summer story. I think it's so cute. I think it's so precious. I do wish that they gave a dog, I think Cairo is the name of the dog. And I absolutely love this. My sister did not have this. I bought this myself. So I bought it from I think I bought it from the store, but I'm not sure when they had it here. And then of course these are the shoes. That does say American Girl on there. My bad. That's what I thought. So then there's the beautiful hat that goes along with it. And there's more stuff coming. This set is absolutely stunning. It is expensive, so if you can afford to get it, I would highly recommend it. Again, it took me a good 2-3 years to collect all this stuff, I think. And I got it for a pretty good price. And so I had to show, because this honey set comes with this flyer, absolutely beautiful. And again, I don't normally like to bring up politics, but I am a huge patriot. I don't care what anyone says, no matter who the president is. If you are in this country, you should be a patriot and be proud of this country, because you don't know what else is out there. And so I just really, no matter who the president is, I've always been a patriot. I've always been a huge fan of 4th of July. My ancestors fought in the Revolutionary War. So every single family generation has fought in some war or another. And so I just appreciate that and appreciate what we have. And I'm very grateful for the freedom that we do have, considering what else is out there. If you do your research, you'll know that this is probably the best country to be in right now. It's the very safest, in my opinion, especially with what is going on out there. I don't normally like to bring in politics. I think it's horrible to bring politics into a collector's den of what's supposed to be an escape from reality, and then you bring in politics. I absolutely cannot stand that. I will not watch those videos. If you decide to do those videos, that's your opinion, and that's totally fine. Obviously, it's just not what I do. I won't watch those videos. I won't watch anything anti-American. I won't watch anything that has to do with that. So, regardless of your political views, no matter what it is, no matter what stance you're on, I will always stand with America. So I'm an American. I am very proud to be American, and I just don't care. So that's my view on it. And so I celebrate 4th of July. I celebrate all the American holidays. So that's just my stance on it. So anyways, that aside, this is a beautiful set. And trust me, my ancestors have been through a lot with this country. There has been beheadings, there's been murders, there's been farm owners, there's been everything with my family. So we've been here a long time. So we've dealt with a lot. And then anyways, so there is the honey. It's absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love this set. It's so photogenic too. Oh, I apologize. I do have her school lunch set. My bad. I totally forgot about this. I can't believe I did that. But it is absolutely stunning. Here's the lid. One of the sides is broken off, but that's okay. So it comes with the cheese and the bread and the sausage. And so then that is the honey set. So it comes with the flag, the pamphlet, the flyer, and then the honey. And then her fishing set is absolutely stunning. I did have a viral video going out on TikTok posting my picture with her fishing. So there's the fish. And there's that. And then that's her nighttime candle. And then I do have her somewhere. Okay, I was having a little panic attack because I thought I lost the fishing pole somehow, but I guess I didn't. So there's the fishing pole, and it comes with this cute little basket, and then this one. And then here are the fish, and then it comes with cute little wires. And look at how stunning this little pamphlet is. I'm sorry if that was a little too political, but that is one of my biggest pet peeves, is when people bring their political stories and all that stuff in there, but you know what? It is America, so I am gonna just say a tiny little stance on what I stand with. So that is absolutely stunning. Here's her winter story. I don't have everything from it. I think the only pieces that I'm missing from it are the paper dolls, maybe, and something else. I'm not sure. But that's the outfit, and they reuse those red boots a lot. But those are the snowshoes, and the white shirt, the skirt, and the cap is underneath that, and then the sweater. So I think this is American Girl. I think I bought it from the store because I don't think that my sister had this. Absolutely stunning again. So there is the winter story. That's her nightgown and her robe and her sock core. And this is her special edition winter coat and scarf. And as you saw, I do have her dirndl outfit and her work outfit. Here's some more of her socks and shoes. Those are her work shoes. And then those black boots are just something extra from the collection. The socks are from her winter story. Socks from her birthday outfit. Here's her recess outfit, and I apologize. I did have her whistle. It was just in that bag. I forgot about it. Here's her absolutely stunning cap. The flower and then the embroidered edging. Absolutely stunning. There's her trail outfit. Sorry, I forgot the name for a sec. I have her apron, her shawl, and the dress. Here is her iconic baking outfit. There's her absolutely stunning promise dress. It's absolutely stunning. Look at that. AG did a really good job in this time era making these clothes. The shawl is handmade. I'm just gonna show some outfits that I made for her. You know, just because sometimes you get sick of them or whatever. So a few years ago, I just made a bunch of Pioneer ones I got from the school pattern. So I used the, the stitching there. And then this is a really pretty, I don't know if you can tell, but it sparkles with the silver there. And then I have this one. And I have this one I've used for both Addie and Kirsten. And I have this one that I took it from her birthday outfit pattern. This one is probably my favorite one that I made. I love the pattern on it, and I love the fabric, and I love the pattern. And then this one I made, this one isn't the greatest, but you know what, it's fine. It's a doll. And this one I didn't make, but I bought this extra sweater for her. It came with a cap. I absolutely love this sweater. And this I thought was very, very, very fun. If you know, you know. I cannot wait to bring my Kirsten to that, because obviously I do live in Minnesota, so I'm really close to a lot of the locations of Laura Ingalls Wilder. This is the iconic picture of the three of them when they're in their teens. I think Carrie might be like 10. And here's some extra ribbons. These are handmade. They're not AG. And that is my Kirsten collection. Sorry of a little bit. Oh, and this wreath is really fun. I found that online. So sorry a little bit about the rant. I do have her table and chairs. I don't have her bed. I don't really care about that. Don't have her side table. Don't really care about that. I just use Addie's because it's from like the same time era almost. Sorry about the little rant about the anti-political stuff. I just absolutely hate that. I'm just American, proud to be American, that's it. So I don't protest, I don't do any of that stuff. It's just not me. I have stuff to do. And so American Girl dolls were supposed to be an escape from reality. So that's what I believe in. So I'm not here to tell anyone else what to do, but this is a safe spot for anti-political stuff. It's just pro-American, that's all. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So anyways, there's that, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my Kirsten collection. Have a good day, everybody.